to be an exciting affair, and along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski, set to bring you all the commentary here on EA Sports. Puck drop now just moments away for the first game of the season. Everybody's still got a shot at this point, right?
Well, for the most part, there's some that shot is a long way down the road. But everybody feels like they've got a level footing here to get started.
Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Whalers start with possession as we are now underway. Montreal's on the attack. Hartford's got a hold of it along the wall. Slavin's moving it ahead. Here they are on the attack. He's got a step. He scores!
Boy, he didn't take much time at all. He was so tight to the net. He makes a nice move to finish it off.
That was filthy.
Wow, he rifled that past the goaltender. He had such good speed. The goalie's backing up quickly, but he can't get to the spot where the puck is.
The Whalers get off to a great start here, leading 1-0.
Well, they get everybody through the lineup, and now they're on the board already. Great start for them.
Taken by Slavin. Here's a blast. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Just 20 seconds apart. That's a pair of goals.
You take a timeout here on the other side.
I would have taken one then, and I'd take another one now.
Sagan's won the draw. With some moment, scores! 3 is the magic number.
Man, that goalie is getting just torched down there. 3 in a row here.
Hartford's made this a one-sided affair here early in this first period. Sagan's won it, and now it's grabbed by Slavin. Oh, just wide.
Didn't miss that by much. He got lots on it.
Hammers one. He scores!
What a run of play this has been. 4 straight goals for them. They have not taken their foot off the gas at all.
Hartford's putting on an offensive display here early in the first.
Oh, I like the way he's hanging on to this thing. He's got 2 goals already. If he gets a chance, here might be number 3.
Oh, and another big stop. Morrissey's walking the line. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Nice feed from the goaltender. Up along the wing. And he slides it quickly to Domi. Oh, she's lugging the puck. Oh, she's got it across the line. Look out. Scores! Whoa!
Wow, this is a great reaction, James. He doesn't have much time to finish it off. Makes a perfect shot.
The Whalers came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. Rips it from the blue line. Oh, what a stop. And off the save, that one goes into the crowd for a souvenir.
It's been a great night for him. He's got 2 goals already, but you know he'd love to pull a hat trick on him. See if he can get a 3rd one.
Is the 3rd the easiest or the hardest?
Oh, it's the hardest for sure. Who knows if you're going to get another chance in a game.
Hartford's got control. He scores! What a goal! The Canadians are going to swap goaltenders. The Whalers have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Granlund's won the draw here in the neutral zone. It's in! He scores! Hartford's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Granlund's won possession. Hammers a shot. Misses wide. Gallagher's got it in the corner. Hammers it on net, and the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Big save by the goaltender. Montreal's got control of the puck.
Man, James, sorry, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see the defender step right into that hit.
Moves the puck across to Gallagher. Misses. Montreal's looking to break out. Slides the puck over to Kotkaniemi. Can't get a hold of that pass. Granlund's carrying it ahead. A chance right in front. Scores! Hartford's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Henrique's won the draw here in the open ice. Hammers one from the point. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. The Whalers are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Henrique's won the draw. Here's a shot. Scores! It's in the back of the net. Hartford's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. From the slot, reshot. That's his second.
Their line has played really well, James. I like the way they've moved the puck, and finally they're rewarded again. He's got them both.
Hartford's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Quick snap. He scores. There's the hat trick, and here come the Hats.
Man, it is loud in here. The guys jumped up on the bench as soon as that third goal went into the net.
Puck is dropped, and we are back away. Slides the puck near the front of the net, and that one's turned away. Hammers the shot, and a great save.
Get that slop out of here. He makes the stop, and there's no rebound. Off in the corner it is.
Stopped by the goaltender. Hammers the shot, and that goes off the post and out.
Really solid shift here. Their puck possession game has been outstanding. Now they've got it again, and they can hold it down underneath the blue line.
Moves it quickly over to Lehkonen. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Defenders get a break here. That stoppage in play came just in the nick of time. They're gassed out there.
Hartford's offense has been shining brightly so far in this first period. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Carries it across the line. Backhander in front. He scores. He completes the hat trick.
And here come the doors opening up. They'll come out to clean up the hats that are going to be tossed onto the ice. 3 times he's been able to score tonight.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Comes up with the glove save. Hartford's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. That's broken up in the neutral zone.
Hartford's had great stick positioning for most of the night. They don't have the puck. They get it back really quickly.
Well, that'll do it for an entertaining opening 20 minutes of hockey as the horn sounds. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Great start for one side and disaster for the other. What does period number 2 offer? Let's find out as we're underway here. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
Montreal's starting to look up at the clock and see how much longer is this.
He scores!
2 goals on the night for him. They've really been effective forechecking, a couple of breaks, and now he's got 2.
The Whalers have put on an impressive offensive display, but equally, their defensive performance too. Scores! This is getting insane!
It is crazy how often the puck tonight seems to end up on his stick, and then when it's on his stick, it ends up in the net next. What a game.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Heads deep and puts it off the post. Taken along the wall by Gallagher. Puck picked up by Morrissey. Here's a blast. He scores! A friendly ping on that one.
Yeah, great shot. He's just trying to get it past the goaltender here. It hits the pipe and goes into the net.
Hartford's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Hard blast! Oh, he'll want to have that one back.
Wayne Gretzky says 100% of the shots you don't take don't go in. Same for the ones that miss the net.
Comes up with... Here's a short pass to Drouin. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Cannon of a shot. Scores! His second of the night.
Well, things go well for you if you're scoring multiple times in a game. This has been a terrific night for him.
The Whalers lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Oh, wow! What a save with the glove! All right, Ray. Is he thinking about it now?
Oh, there's no way he's not. I had 9 of these, 9 hat tricks. And when you get the second one, it's really kind of the only thing you're thinking about.
Back underway, and they take possession. Scores! His second of the game.
Well, he's been on it tonight. Really good skating legs. He's finished off a couple of plays, too.
Hartford's been dominant tonight as they make their way back to center.
They have scored almost at will, in particular here in this second period.
Proper save! Puck grabbed by Kotkaniemi. Passes it to Kulak. They've got numbers. In close. He scores! Getting Segi with it. Tyler Seguin. Hartford's brought it tonight. They absolutely have dominated here, especially with the goal scoring.
A bit faster. They played with more skill.
He scores! Hartford's quickly filling up the highlight reel shows for later this evening, Ray.
They are, even though it's in the second period still, they have scored almost at will tonight.
Takes a slap shot from the point. Puts it just wide of the net. Drives it to the front of the net. Puck scooped up by Seguin. And he comes up with it. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
Stopped by the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by Myers.
You put this kind of pressure on, eventually they can't chase you. Now he's got room to carry the puck.
Quick shot. Scores! Mark Stone coming up big again. Hartford's offensive surge continues here in the second.
This is a tidal wave. They have swept right over top of them tonight. It's not even close.
Taken by Provorov. Stops the rocket of a shot.
Well, he's got two. You think he can get three? He's never had that in the game before.
Hartford's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Passes over to Lehkonen. Oh, he got clobbered.
Man, did he ever. And to make matters worse, he's got his stick knocked out of his hands. Now he's got to go chase the twig down.
Hartford's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Here's an odd man rush. Here's a backhand. Oh, what a save in front. From the point. Denies him again. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Ahead of steam. Scores! Hartford's offensive performance is still in full effect here, even in the late stages of this period.
They haven't taken their foot off the gas pedal yet. They are still pushing for more offense.
On fire!
Sometimes it's just your night. You shoot the puck, it goes in the net. He's had an unbelievable evening.
The Whalers are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. Big time stop there. Here's a howitzer at the net. Denies him. He got all of it. Hartford's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Quick feed to Drouin. The Whalers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. With some momentum. Scores! Hartford's offensive volcano continues to erupt here in the second period.
They look like a juggernaut. They're running into this second intermission with a large lead.
Here's a chance. Chance in front. He scores! This might be a where were you moment for so many of these fans.
Man, again, he gets a chance on goal, and he makes no mistake about it.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Makes the save! The Whalers with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Nearing the point. Hammers one. And with just seconds to spare, they get a goal here to close things out.
You got to look at it from both ways. That's a real kick in the pants for the team that gave up the goal. But what a boost of energy for them to score this late in the period.
From the point. Oh, he Stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. Hartford's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. Hammers it on net. And that'll do it for period number 2.
Hey fans, don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up in the middle of the third period. Get your tickets now.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. Ray, we've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
Hartford's...
He scores! And this place is going bananas. They know what the moment's all about.
Well, I guess we know who the first star's probably going to be. That's 3 for him tonight.
The Whalers are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. What a stop! And now it's over to Tatar. Hartford's got the puck along the wall. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. The Whalers have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Slides the puck near the front of the net. And that shot dies in traffic. Looks to make a play over to Domi. Wow. Referee's got his hand up, signaling a delayed penalty. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Looks like it's boarding, Ray.
Oh, yeah, that's boarding, James. You hit with excessive force, they're going to call that penalty most every time.
They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. He scores!
3 goals. The hat trick's in the bag. Here come the hats. What a great feeling as this place is jumping.
First career hat trick that we just saw here as we get to the face-off at center ice. You remember your first hattie?
Yeah, I do. It was against Boston in my first year. I was a rookie and got 3 one afternoon against the Bruins, who were my favorite team growing up.
Big hit. Hartford's got it in the neutral zone. Over the line they come. Shot. He scores! A short-handed marker.
I don't think the penalty killers ever really look for a shorty, but if the opportunity's there, now they're more aggressive than they've ever been.
Puck is dropped and play resumes.
Shorthanded by number 20, Dion.
Heads deep inside the offensive zone.
56 seconds.
Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Passes it over to Deneau. Hartford's got possession at center. Here they come on the attack. The backhander, he scores! Another short-handed marker. You don't see that often.
No, they're not a very passive group killing penalties, are they? That's a couple of times where they've just taken advantage of a mistake and raced up the ice.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Wow, another short-handed marker.
Well, they're not laying back at all. They want to kill the penalty, sure, but they've seen something they can take advantage of.
Hartford's lamp-lighting performance continues here with another goal in the third.
They can walk home.
He scores! That's a short-handed marker.
James, they took advantage of one little crease, and they were able to race up the ice, get themselves a short-handed marker here.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. From the point, gets a glove on it to make the stop. Drouin is moving the puck through his own zone. That's a solid hit. Hartford's got a hold of it against the wall. Into the offensive zone. Backhander, he scores! There's the hat trick, and here come the Hats.
Man, it is loud in here. The guys jumped up on the bench as soon as that third goal went into the net.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. A chance in front! He scores! He completes the hat trick!
And here come the doors opening up. They'll come out to clean up the hats that are going to be tossed onto the ice. 3 times he's been able to score tonight.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Moves the... Scores! A short-handed goal!
Well, you're just trying to kill the penalty off. This is terrific work as they take advantage of a little bit of a bobble, and they go ahead and capitalize short-handed.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Power play expires, and they got to be left shaking their heads as they fail to convert and serve up a short-handed goal.
Now, once the second one goes in, Whether you're a scorer or not, you start thinking about, hey, maybe I could get a hat trick. He's never had one.
And now it's grabbed by Morrissey. And that's blocked. Steps into it. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. He scores! You talk about memorable nights. This has to be right up there.
Man, it's like he's in practice. Every time he shoots the puck, it ends up in the back of the net. What a game for him.
Lets it go from the blue line. Oh, he stopped that one. That was a fireball.
By number 44, Josh Morrissey.
The Whalers have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick shot. Answers it with an even better save. And off the save, that one's redirected out of play. Hartford's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Way too much congestion blocks that. Sends a pass over. Gets the puck in deep. Hartford's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Takes it across the blue line. Turns it away on the slap shot. Here's a blast. Oh, what a chance.
Oh, James, he tried to get rid of that in a hurry.
And this place is going bananas. They know what the moment's all about.
Well, I guess we know who the first star's probably going to be. That's 3 for him tonight.
Sagan's won it. Puck picked up by Slavin. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Oh, she's got control of the puck in the corner. Puts it wide.
I know he's looking for the perfect shot. He's going to be disappointed that he didn't get it on the cage.
Just wide. Right in the low slot. Hammers the shot. He scores again.
Well, you get one, you think you might get two, but after a while, you're like, hey, how many can I get? The puck keeps coming to him, and he keeps finishing it off.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Big-time glove save.
Number 91, Tyler Sagan. And by number 74,
Hartford's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Blocked in traffic. The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. Fires it on net. Scores! What a shot! The Whalers are in cruise control here, but they're showing no signs of letting up.
No, the lesson began about 2 hours ago, and it's not class out yet.
number 3, Patrick Maroon.
Drives it to the front of the net. Scores! This is getting insane!
It is crazy how often the puck tonight seems to end up on his stick, and then when it's on his stick, it ends up in the net next. What a game.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Montreal's gained possession. And I think he's seen enough because he stops the play covering up the puck.
Oh, guys are going to be bent over trying to gasp for breath. They'll be in favor of that move.
Henrique's won the face-off on fire.
Sometimes it's just your night. You shoot the puck, it goes in the net. He's had an unbelievable evening.
Hartford's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Henrique's won the draw here in the open ice. He scores! This might be a where were you moment for so many of these fans.
Man, again, he gets a chance on goal, and he makes no mistake about it.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Tees it up from the blue line, and he makes the save. Hartford's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. He scores!
3 goals, the hat trick's in the bag. Here come the hats. What a great feeling as this place is jumping.
Well, they're finally getting the hats off the ice. Did you ever keep any of these for you?
No, I looked at them. Some of them were awesome. Others looked like they...
He scores! You talk about memorable nights. This has to be right up there.
Man, it's like he's in practice. Every time he shoots the puck, it ends up in the back of the net. What a game for him.
Granlund's won the draw. Here's a rocket of a shot. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Hartford's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Granlund's won the draw. No room for that one to get through. He scores!
2 goals on the night for him. They've really been effective forechecking, a couple of breaks, and now he's got 2.
The Whalers have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Standing tall with the save. Scooped up along the wall by Granlund. Puck grabbed by Bailey. Bailey's got the puck near the back end. Hammers the shot, and the lane's clogged up blocking that. And there's a lucky souvenir for someone in the crowd as the puck heads out of play. Hartford's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Granlund's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Makes the save on the slapper. The Whalers wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Whistle blown as that's redirected into the crowd. Hartford's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Puck scooped up by Slavin. That's blocked and makes the save. 24 seconds to go. 19 seconds. What a stop as he puts out the fire. 13 seconds left, and he stands tall in goal. Slides it diagonally to Tatar. Slides it across to Domi. Pass to Tatar. Too many bodies in the way. And this one comes to an end. The singles team gets the win, and a big part of that, his hat-trick performance.
He's so good when he gets the puck on his stick. He's got a real sense of when to deliver it, and he was lights out tonight.
For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Have a great